So I've been hearing a lot about this Trayvon situation that happened. I guess it was some young kid was killed, shot dead because he looked suspicious in somebody's neighborhood. Now, if that ain't about one of the most fucked up things I've ever heard in my life, that is the most fucked up thing I've ever heard in my life. That you can be walking down somebody's neighborhood, you can be shot for looking suspicious. God forbid what would actually happen if you were suspicious. God forbid what would happen if, fuck being suspicious, if you were actually doing something. Like, that makes absolutely no sense to kill somebody because they look suspicious. How the hell do you look suspicious? Just walking down the neighborhood. If that's the case, everybody should look suspicious, And if it was a situation, I guess they said the kid was black or whatever, he's African American. If that's the case, then nobody in America with the name Trayvon should feel comfortable walking down any neighborhood of any sort. Because automatically you can be targeted as looking suspicious, and then you can be shot on point, and then you can end up being ultimately killed, and then the person that killed you roam free because you look suspicious. God forbid that anybody is a paper boy and they're walking down that neighborhood, because most likely they're going to be killed. God forbid anybody's walking their dog in that neighborhood because they're going to be killed. God forbid they're taking an early morning jog because most likely they're going to be killed. Basically, there's just so much fucked up shit going on, and this is one of them. I really didn't want to take a liking to this situation, but once I started to read more into it, once I started to get more information about what was going on, then, I really had to say something about it. This is the thing about it. This happens every single day. If it doesn't happen in Florida, if it doesn't happen here in Ohio, if it doesn't happen out in California, somewhere in Colorado, maybe Missouri, if it doesn't happen where you're at, it's happening somewhere else. It happens around the world. It doesn't even happen in this country only. It happens, in Canada, Mexico. It happens out in Europe, Africa, places like that. This is something that happens everywhere. And little by little, nobody's really doing anything to prevent this. Nobody's doing anything to stop this. I don't know. I just think it's really fucked up that you can just kill somebody and, not be charged for anything because they look suspicious in your neighborhood. If I did something like that, I'd be in jail right now. Period, point blank. Shit, if I walked on somebody's private property, I'd be in jail because I looked like I was walking suspicious. But overall, it's just a fucked up situation, man. It really is. So, I don't know when we are going to take a stand on things like this. I don't know when things are going to differ. I don't know when the world's actually going to change because it doesn't look like it's making any progress right now. But overall, that's just my take on it. I think it's really fucked up. And if the person that did it is actually watching the video, that's fucked up because you would want justice if you were walking down somebody's neighborhood and they shot you just because you look suspicious. You can't assume everybody that's black is suspicious. You can't assume just because they're not from your neighborhood they're suspicious. You can't make assumptions. People assume it's because I'm African American with dreads, like I'm some fucking wannabe gangbanger or something like that. That's not even the case, and I wish people would just stop with the stereotypes and the assumptions because it ends up making people hurt. It ends up taking a son away from a mother, a brother away from brothers and sisters. It takes a family member, a friend, stuff like that away. So, do better, people. Just do better. Till then, chuck 'em, keep it rolling.